As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward here on Thanksgiving night. Time for our third of 3 holiday games today, Brock. And with any luck, the best has been saved for last as everyone settles down in front of their televisions.
I know, we're all supposed to say it's just another game, it's just another game, but it is not.
Nope.
We broke bread as a crew last night together. We celebrated our Thanksgiving. We got to watch some football today, and now we get to put a nightcap on it and can't wait for these guys to lay it on the line.
So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They go play action on first. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll send him over right. To throw it on first down. He's on the move. He's stepping up and takes up. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Option give here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
He has the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, Ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He finds space into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Play action on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Owen back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Option play now. He's headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the 1st quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
1st sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they're going to have a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's a 14-7 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Now a give running right. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. Well, it's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And it's caught, touchdown! Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Running it now out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Slot man in motion left. From the 46. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw it. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go play action on 1st. Complete out to the right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They motion the slot man right. From the 25 on 2nd down. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Back now. Pressure on its way. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 19 at the 18-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Another carry for him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Connects with Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And they'll have 1st down. They'll throw it again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's the half in our final game of this year's Thanksgiving slate. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. And then lastly, on Sunday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A give now from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And his guys lead by 15 now. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll throw on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think he's...
Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. He's gonna throw this one. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one, and that gives them the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw here on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2. Here's a give straight up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead is back down to 9.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Let's go now.
Play action on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On first down, they'll run. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's 2nd and 5. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking to his fullback now. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. 1st and 10 from the 41. Running back sent in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up 1st down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys up by just a couple of points. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Second down now, 7 to go. The give now out of the shotgun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Another carry for him. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Will likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Offense not going anywhere. They want to. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Second and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They're throwing it. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those two possessions, the next score would then win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Back out runs their offense. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. They'll start this series with an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and short. On now comes their punter. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
There's a handoff up the gut. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.